On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now 2nd and 9. Jackson. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Jackson. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
But it brings up 4th down.
4th down. Here's Jackson. Throw left side, complete to Kupp.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to run that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing is Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown! Cooper Kupp, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
No cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Milton. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jonathan Grenard able to record his 5th sack of the season.
But you do need to know as a young quarterback that if you're going to spread the field, the ball's got to come out quick. And you have to know where to go with the football, really, in pre-snap. Identify where you want to go and get rid of it.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Milton. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Milton. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tyreek Hill, 70 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they are back to 500 now. The win last week, their third in a row. And the question is this run coming too late to make a difference in the playoff race?
Great question. They definitely still have some work to do, but I think a lot of folks were writing this team off about 3 weeks ago, even some of their own fans. So I suggest you put some extra shots on the old bandwagon because this team has rebounded. Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On first down, here's Jenkins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9 from the 44. They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Jackson. A short one there to Flaherty. Well, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. Rolling to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
18 Rattler.
Throwing is Milton. Short throw caught by Pitts. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
This ball down the field for Pitts. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards.
When they they needed a play this year. He's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Chan will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. To throw is Milton. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Kyle Pitts from a yard out. And the Titans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's caught inside the 30. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Pat Freiermuth in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19 tight. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Back to throw now on first down. They're going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 55 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run, Achane. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Crack all 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
One more time with Achane. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Devon Achane with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Ready? Cowboy, Dragon 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
Operating from the gun, Milton. And he is caught at the 10-yard line. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Milton. That's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Troy Anderson.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
On the ready. Go, 79 Broncos. Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. This ball down the field for Pitts. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. 77.
Looking to throw. Milton. And now another one thrown incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if the defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they got it 1st and goal.
Bronco, 19 tight. 18, 18, 5, Buffalo 18.
Now Milton. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
He's on his way.
And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his third interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his third touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season.
And the Titans get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point forthcoming. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game.
And my goodness, another interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, this just seemed to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And all deep in his own territory, coughs up the football. It's picked up by the Titans.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. No, let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1.
Achane is in. Touchdown, Tennessee. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them in the turnovers, they've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Throw left side complete. That's Tucker. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw is Jackson. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cotton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line.
16 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Jackson now.
That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Jackson. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Trey Tucker, 33 yards. And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's starting to look like that 3-game losing streak is going to be a thing of the past here. Coming up 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Milton now to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Warriors, 70. 70 line, 19 tight. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Back to throw again.
Pass taken in. Howell's big tight end. And they'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down.
At the 27-yard line.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught. That's a Titans touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 27 yards. And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Jackson.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
4-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Seattle.
Here's Jackson to throw. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
1st down, Seahawks.
From the gun, Jackson.
That's complete to his tight end flyer move.
And he's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Now it's Jackson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Jackson.
He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Checks it down to Jenkins.
So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example. And now, obviously, he's got him in, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he is going to dive to the turf. What a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Second down and 6 now. Once again, Judkins.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Sticky, green.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
And this returnable for Hill.
And they're going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages.
It certainly feels like that kind of game, doesn't it? No matter what they do, it's going to work. That might be the absolute crusher right there. A punt return for a touchdown.
Feels like there's been a lot of crushers in this game. This lead just gets bigger. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Unable to corral him, he fights through.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Set.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And that one complete downfield to Cup.
And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14.
The rookie from Oregon on target with that one. And leads to a first down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10.
Back to throw. Gabriel.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Buffalo 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Panther 11, Panther 11, go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
To throw is Milton.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Now Milton.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So now third and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the Titans will take over possession here.